hard work is very important, plus smart work is very, very important. Hard work we will do, but we will plan our studies in such a way that we clear every step of exam. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any time in the day or any time when you guys feel that you need my help, you can contact me. Okay, drop a message. Sometimes I would be in class, but when I comes back from the class, I'll just revert back to you. But I want result. Result is that we want 100% result. Firstly, we need to clear prelims and 100% result in mains. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Major?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, okay.
Yes,
Done.
clear.
Now, how we will be planning the things? We will start with polity today. Okay, we'll start with polity today. How we will study the subject polity? कैसे पढ़ेंगे polity? We'll make it more simpler. We will break the polity into 5 parts. First one, union and its territories. Union and its territories. Union and its territories. Okay. Union and its territories. This will be the first part where we gonna discuss about constitution. भारत के संविधान के बारे में discuss करेंगे. I'm going to speak bilingually. Okay, Hindi and English. Okay, so we are going to discuss about the constitution, Indian states and all. Is it clear? Whenever I will say ना, just write down. Whatever I will say कि हाँ ये लिखो तो अपनी कॉपी में लिखना. और सबके पास white copy होनी चाहिए. I have already told you in counseling section because mains answer sheet will be white paper, so you have to write and practice straight. Okay, so everyone needs to write it there. Okay, so the first part will be union and its territories. Now, what will be the second part? Just write it down. Polity and write it down. Union and its territories. Part 1. लिख लिया सबने?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what will be the second part? बताओ कोई. Second part will be citizenship. पलक ने पढ़ा है ना पलक?
Yes, sir.
पहली नोट्स लिया है citizenship. See, बहुत easily I will tell you. Very easily I can tell you. Second part, what all we will study, how an Indian citizen can acquire citizenship. How भारत के एक नागरिक को नागरिकता कैसे मिल सकती है? How an Indian citizen can acquire citizenship. And सब लोग इतना पढ़ के छोड़ देते हैं. Everyone will study this much. How an Indian citizen can acquire citizenship. 5 modes of acquiring Indian citizenship. But no one will look into the aspect how an Indian citizen can lose Indian citizenship. It is very important. How we lose Indian citizenship, on what grounds an Indian citizen can lose Indian citizenship. So part 2 is this. Just write it down. Part 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, Arya. Okay. Now, what is part 3? Part 3. Who will tell? Arya, Palak. What is part 3?
Rights.
Fundamental rights. The major crunch of Indian polity. इसके बिना polity हो ही नहीं सकती. Fundamental rights, and one of the most important topic in UPSC. From there, a question will definitely come. So fundamental rights is the part 3 of Indian polity where we have to learn that. So we will do. And what all we will learn in fundamental rights? We will learn articles. Article 14, 15, 16. Not only we will learn articles, we will learn exceptions. Like कुछ जगह ऐसे होंगे जहां पे आर्टिकल इंप्लाई नहीं करते होंगे. बहुत जगह ऐसे होंगे कि हाँ, you say ना, according to this article I have this right, but on certain grounds this article are not valid. Like, see, I have certain rights, okay, but on certain grounds there are certain exceptions, like scheduled caste and scheduled tribes getting a particular privilege in a job sector. That is an exception to a particular article. Like we say we have right to equality. हम बोलते हैं ना राइट टू इक्वालिटी है, बट यार मेट्रो में when we travel in metro, why does a women get a special seat, like there is a special carriage for women? Why? There are certain exceptions. We need to learn those exceptions as well. Railway tickets may, when we go for railway tickets, women have, senior citizens have certain rights. They get lower berth, they get ticket faster than us. Why? There are certain exceptions. It violates our right to equality, but when I speak on a whole, it is not violating. वो पूरी तरीके से violate नहीं कर रहा. It is an exception. Got it? That is what we will study in fundamental right. Clear? That is what we will study in fundamental right. Is it clear? Part 3 the clear?
Yes, sir.
Palak, Arya, what was part 1?
Part 1 was union and tertiary, sir, where we will talk about constitution, Indian states.
Very good. What was part 2?
Citizenship.
Citizenship. What is part 3?
Fundamental rights.
What is part 4 of Indian Constitution?
Directive principle of state policy.
One by one. Part 4 is directive principle of state policy, that is DPSP. DP, directive principle of state policy, that is DPSP. Directive principle of state policy. Just write it down. Directive principle of state policy. लिख लिया? Have you written?
Yes.
Sharda, have you written? Surya?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I have written. Yes, sir. Yes,
You have written. You are getting the point. Bhuwana, have you written? Bhuwana, have you written? Okay. Okay. See, we need to go, Arpit has written. We need to go step by step. Okay, that's why I'm explaining how we will approach this thing. Now, usually what others do is they will directly, after part 4, they will directly jump into part 5. But I will put another aspect into it. I will go for part 4A of Indian Constitution. We will go for part 4A of Indian Constitution. Like, it is a one-page answer, but we need to go for it. It is part 4A of Indian Constitution. What is it? What is part 4?
Fundamental duties.
Yes, part 4A is fundamental duties. Fundamental duties. Okay, part 4A is fundamental duties. I'll write it down properly. Okay, I'll write it down here. Fundamental duties. Palak sab पढ़ के आई है. Palak कब पढ़ा? When did you learn all this?
बस थोड़ा थोड़ा सा ऊपर ऊपर से.
अच्छा थोड़ा थोड़ा सा. Now, see, Major Saab, Arpit is here. Arpit is a major. Arpit, tell me one thing. What is the difference between fundamental duties and fundamental rights? Batao, what is the difference? Arpit's son is disturbing him, I know. Major, जो भी लिखना है लिख लो. इसलिए कहते हैं यूपीएससी करने से पहले शादी नहीं करनी चाहिए, है ना अर्पित? पलक बताओ, what is Arpit, tell me what is the difference between fundamental rights and fundamental duties? Acha, Arya, you tell me what is the difference between fundamental rights and fundamental duties?
Fundamental duties, we cannot violate it, or everyone is obliged to follow it, whereas
Okay.
fundamental duties, it's not like mandatory, but we have to follow it. Right.
Oh, very good. Huh?
Jithin, I will.
Yeah, Arpit, go on.
I think rights are the liberties which have been granted to us by this Constitution of India, and which includes, there are plenty of rights which includes religion or justice, many other rights, which are the liberties which are say. And
Major, you are going wrong. Major, you are going wrong. I'll explain. तीनों का difference. I'll explain fundamental rights, fundamental duties, and DPSP. All three. I'll just discuss in brief so you understand what is the major difference. Okay. Then we will go into the subject in mother. Harsh, कहाँ गया भाई? Harsh, are you here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ, हर्ष सुन लेना. हाँ, हर्ष कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ लेना, वरना तू पीटेगा मेरे से. fundamental rights, DPSP, and fundamental duties. See, fundamental rights are certain rights given by Constitution to all the citizens. Certain rights given by Constitution to all the citizens. What are those rights? Right to equality, right to freedom. These are the rights given by Constitution, and every government or every citizen has to abide by it. Okay, सबको ये follow करना है. Now, what is DPSP? What is DPSP? DPSP means Ram Rajya. Have you heard about Ram Rajya? Where everything is perfect. Everyone is having everything. Like everyone is having food, everyone is having employment. That is an ideal society. How we want to become. Like you are setting the standard for yourself. आप अपने लिए एक बार सेट कर रहे हो और हम उस पर रीच करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. ठीक है? So that is DPSP. Ram Rajya. We are thinking about an ideal society and we are working towards achieving it. That is DPSP. Whereas fundamental rights are like certain rights given by the Constitution to its citizens. अगर आपके fundamental rights को कोई violate करता है, if someone violates your fundamental rights, so you can go to court and say my fundamental rights is violated. आप उसके against पे action लो. You have to take action against that person. If someone says that my fundamental rights is violated, but DPSP के खिलाफ अगर if DPSP is violated, okay, if DPSP is violated, the court, it is not enforceable in court of law. आप किसी कोर्ट में जाके you can't go to a court and say my DPSP is violated because I have not got food in the morning. It is just we are trying to reach that ideal level. Whereas fundamental rights is enforceable in court of law. If someone slaps Palak can go to a court and complain that person has encroached into my personal liberty, so it is enforceable. But if Palak's mom hasn't given her food, so Palak can go to court and say my mom has not given food, because we are trying for an ideal society. Have you got these points? Palak, समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
अमन, पूजा, हर्ष?
Yes, sir.
देख पलक, इससे अच्छा तो मैं तेरे को समझा नहीं पाऊंगा. ठीक
Yes,
है?
sir.
शारदा, where are you?
Yes, sir.
You got this? Surya?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See guys, we will go slow, but we will go steady. Okay, this will be my approach. Don't worry, we will take time, but we will go slow and steady. Okay, now, what is fundamental duties? See, government is doing so much for us. Government is giving us right. Government is giving us DPSP, everything government. There are certain things that we need to do for our country. That is fundamental duty of a citizen. There are certain aspects as a citizen of India I need to do for our nation, like respecting the tricolor, respecting the national anthem. So these all are certain aspects that a citizen should do for its nation. That is fundamental duties. Got it? Now part 1, what was it, Arya? What was part 1? Arya's microphone has gone on mute. Harsh, what was part 1?
Union and its territories.
What was part? Now let Harsh answer. Harsh, what was part 2?
Citizenships.
What was part 3?
Fundamental rights.
What was part 4?
DS is DPSP.
What Arya, what is the full form of DPSP?
Directive principles of state policy.
Or what is part 4A of Indian Constitution?
Fundamental.
Very good. Now, what is the 5th part? Anyone? Sab IAS बनने का. The union. ये रट के आई है. She has scrapped everything.
No, I just revised it.
I know you very well. The union. Part 5 is the union. In this part, we are going to learn about funds of India. Funds. What all we are going to learn? This is part 5. Okay. We are going to learn about funds. Like what are funds? Consolidated fund, contingency fund. यार बोलते ना मोदी ने इसमें से पैसे निकाल के दिए. Modi ji has given money out of this. Kriti is here. She is late. Kriti, you were here earlier also, right? Kriti was here earlier also. So funds. मोदी जी ने इसमें से पैसे निकाल के दिए. इस फंड में टैक्स का पैसा आता है. So we will learn about different funds here. We will learn about Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha here. Okay, we will learn about all this. We will learn about certain post of prime minister, how prime minister is selected. Okay, like how prime minister is selected, his tenure, how a prime minister can be removed. All these things we will learn it here. How president is selected. Okay, and all these things we will learn here. These are the 5 parts of Indian polity we are going to do, and this will help you to understand everything, and you won't miss a single point of your exam. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you found the approach now. My approach to teaching, you got it now. Okay. अब मुझे एक चीज बताओ. We will do Indian polity. Okay. We are starting batch number 17 of Plutus IAS. I wish you all a very good luck, and I hope next year by June 2021 you crack the prelims, and by December you crack the mains, and by the end of the interview I can get almost everyone as IAS officer. All clear? Okay. Polity पढ़ते वक्त, when we are going for polity, we can divide the polity into 2 parts. What is it? One is constitution and other on governmental basis. Okay, we will analysis one by one separately. Okay, one by one we will go. What is a constitution? Tell me, Arya, you tell me. Then I will ask everyone. What is a constitution? Constitution.
Constitution is a draft created by Constituent Assembly, and it provides us with all the articles, fundamental rights. It protects the rights and like of the citizen, and it also has the features of governing the country. It is like a guidebook for the country to go.
Okay. Why constitution is a guidebook? Harsh, why Arya ने ये बोला कि constitution is a guidebook. Why constitution is a guidebook? Who has given the mandate to the constitution कि यार ये guidebook होना चाहिए? Okay. Harsh.
Yes, sir.
Why constitution is a guidebook? बताओ.
It
Why
tells what all you need to do, and how this right.
I agree with everything. But why constitution only? See, if I have a notebook with me, I write all the articles in that. Why it is not a guidebook for others? अगर मेरे पास एक कॉपी है, मैंने सारे आर्टिकल्स उसमें लिख लिए, खाली वो लोगों के लिए गाइडबुक क्यों नहीं है? Why only the Constitution of India is a guidebook? Now I will ask the question to Pooja. Pooja, tell me why Constitution is a guidebook?
Maybe because it protects, like individual freedom and also the fundamental principles. And
no, going wrong way. Surya, why Constitution of India is only the guidebook of the nation, or guidebook of the government, or guidebook of the citizen? Surya.
Yes, sir. Because it is the collection of everything, and because government doesn't have any idea. Government doesn't have any idea. It has to follow some principles.
No.
So
no. Sharda, why Constitution is a guidebook? Palak, I will come to you.
Sir, it tells us all the basic rights of the citizens, and it also tells us.
No. Kirti, why Constitution is a guidebook?
Sir, because everything written in that is tested and is proved.
Arpit has written an answer. It is certified and authorized by Government of India. No. Bhuwana, why Constitution of India is the guidebook of the nation? IAS aspirants, tell me why Constitution. Bhuwana, where are you, dear? Bhuwana is typing. Palak Mahajan, tell me the answer. Why Constitution of India is the guidebook of the nation?
Because it places the government powers in the hands of citizens, and it also limits the powers of the government.
Have you heard? Do you have a parrot with you? Yes or no?
Yes.
यस ना, पैरेट जब सुनता है ना तो वही बोलता है, रेप्लिकेट करता है। इसको मुझे सिंपल सरल तरीके में बता सकते हो?
हाँ,
बताओ।
बिकॉज जो उसमें होता है सारे राइट्स जो भी हैं वो सब उसमें लिखे होते हैं ताकि गवर्नमेंट जो है किसी भी राइट्स का मिसयूज ना करे।
No, my dear friends, Constitution of India is a legal document mandated by the law. The law, the supreme authority of this nation is the law. It is not certified by the government, Arpit. It is certified by the law. कानून के तहत बना है. It is certified by the law. If I write all the articles in your notebook, it is not a guidebook because it is not certified by the law. It is certified by the law. That is why it is the guidebook of the nation. You got what I'm saying? And no one is above the law. Arpit, समझ में आ गया भाई? Arpit, you got it? No? Yes. So Constitution of India is guide to this nation because it is certified by the law. Now, point number 2. It consists of principles and functions of government. What does principles and functions means? How the government of India should function. What all are the functions of government of India? What all are the functions of government of India? Like government should do this, Modi Sarkar should do that. What all are the functions of government of India? Their duties, it is mentioned in the Constitution. And on what aspects, kis aadhar pe? That doesn't mean that they can take all the money and invest. On what grounds? On what grounds? What should be the base of performing all these functions? So it consists of the principles, aadhar, kis aadhar pe? The principles and functions, how the government should function and on what grounds the government should function. Am I clear, Harsh? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
मैंने क्या बोला? Constitution of India is a legal document. It consists of principle and function of a government. It consists of principle and function of a government. How the government should function and on what grounds the government should function. That is why Constitution of India is guiding book of the nation. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pala, Kirti, everyone should answer. Buana, Aman, यार तभी तो मजा आएगा.
Yes, sir.
तभी तो
Yes,
मजा
sir.
आएगा.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now write down the first thing in your copy. Write down Constitution. I'm dictating you the notes. Just write it down. I'll make you write everything. Okay. Write down Constitution. Constitution is a legal document. Constitution is a legal document. It consists of principles and functions of the state. It consists of principles and functions of the state. Constitution is a legal document. It consists of principles and functions of a state. Okay? अब बात ध्यान से सुनना. Listen to me very carefully here. What does a state mean here? यहाँ पे एक state का मतलब क्या है? बताओ. What does the state means here? You got the point, no? Constitution is a legal document. It consists of principles and functions of a state. एक state. यहाँ पे state का मतलब क्या है? What does the state mean here? Palak Mahajan. No.
Government.
No. No. Arya.
It's a government or the nation completely.
Yes, it is nation completely. Very good, Arya. It is nation. Here it is replicating. It is denoting Bharat. India को बोल रहा है. Surya, is it clear? When I am talking about,
Yes,
I am
sir.
using the word state. I am using the word state. वो state is denoting India. मैं अपने देश की बात कर रहा हूँ. I am talking about my nation here. Okay. In the entire Indian polity, wherever I will use the word state, that means I am using the term for the nation. India की बात कर रहा हूँ. अगर if I am like Palak is from JNK, Jammu. So if I am talking about like this is the state, मैं जहाँ पे J&K की बात कर रहा हूँ, I will specify there कि ये state जो मैंने use किया है, this state I am using it for a particular state of India. But overall, when I am using the term state, it is for the nation. Am I loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So the first statement is completed. Now I'll take it more deeper. Okay, we will come to this portion in a while. Just wait. I'll take it bit more deeper. Wait. I'll ask you guys. If I ask you, what are the 4 elements of a state? Write down the heading, elements of a state. What are the 4 elements of a state? What are the 4 elements of a state? Batao. Tell me. Arpit, Bhuwana, Arya, Sharda, Surya. Go.
Executive, judiciary, and
No. I asked you, what are the 4 elements of a state? Elements. Harsh.
Population.
Government.
Wait. Somebody has answered. Harsh,
Population.
Okay, population is number 1. Arpit has also answered. Very good, Arpit, you are right. Population is number 1.
Government.
What is second?
Government.
No. Government is there. Government is third thing.
sovereignty.
I have got the answer from here and there. I will write everything. Wait. Number 1 is population. Desh ki janta, the people of the city, the people of this nation or the citizen are the number 1 element of a state. If we are not there, we are one of the biggest element of a state. Now, where we are living? We are living on a territory. This is the second element of a state, territory. The land which you are living on, the water boundaries which you are living on, the territory, the dimension of India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from northeast to Gujarat, it is the territory of India that is the number 2nd element of the state. Now, what is the third?
Government.
Government is the third element of the state. Government is the third element. We are living on this land. हम लोग इस देश में रह रहे हैं. We are living on territory. We are living on land. So we are number 1 element. We are living on territory. Territory is number 2. And who is ruling us? The government is ruling us. So government is the third element. Got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Arya.
Yes, sir.
I want response from you side. Otherwise I will feel like you guys are not studying. I want response. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
government. Surya, clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm clear.
Government is the third element. Okay. Now, before going to the 4th element, okay, just write down the 4th element. Just write down the 4th element. 4th element is sovereignty. What is sovereignty?
Supreme decision-making power.
Again, the parrot is here. Palak, I am your biggest enemy, right?
Yes.
Whenever you say something, I am going to like catch you. Hai na? Palak has learned it. Very good, Palak. I appreciate that. Number 1 element is population. Okay. Population. Wait, yeah, it's not coming. Wait, I'll write it here. Number 1 element is population. Number 2 is territory. Number 3 is government. Palak, what was a sovereignty?
Decision power.
What again? Come again. I couldn't hear you.
Supreme decision-making power.
Supreme decision-making power. Guys, please write down these 4 elements of state. Number 1, population. Number 2, territory. Number 3, government. Number 4, sovereignty. Please write it down. Please write it down. Kirti, written? क्या हो गया कीर्ति?
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you guys written this? Arpit,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Arya, Bhuwana, written?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. हर्ष हो गया?
Yes, sir.
हर्ष मजा आ रहा है?
जी सर.
पक्का IAS बन जाएगा ना यार?
बनूंगा सर.
पक्का, ये बात ठीक है. अब हम एक एक करके we will discuss one by one. Number one, population. You know, Arya is one of the biggest part of population of the country. Okay, Sharda is one of the biggest part of the population of the country. So number one is very clear. I don't have to discuss. Population is done. So number one element is clear. Territory is also clear. The land which and the water boundaries which you are staying in. जहाँ आप रह रहे हैं, पानी में रह लो, कहीं भी रह लो, we are staying in that. The number two is territory. We have to discuss this and we have to discuss this. Okay, so we will go with government first. Okay, we have three types of government in India. We have three types of government in India. Palak, what is union government? बताओ जल्दी. Central government is union government. Central government is union government. The government which rules the entire country is called as union government or central government. Now, Arya, who is ruling the entire country?
Central government, union government.
Who is the ruling party here? Who is the ruling government here?
In NDA government.
NDA government. And who is the prime minister?
Narendra Modi.
Okay. Yaar, if such question comes in UPSC, now who is the prime minister, and you are having learned all the high level questions and you have left with small level questions, you will come and curse me. Central government is the union government. Okay. Number two is state government. State government. What is the state government? Who will answer? Bhuwana, what is state government? Bhuwana? Acha, Bhuwana is typing, right? She is typing. Harsh, what is state government?
Yes, sir.
What is state government?
Sir, like, you know, Jammu, Kashmir and all these states and
different states of India have their own governments, like government in Tamil Nadu, government in Kerala, government in Punjab, Union Territory of Delhi. So that is state government. This all both of you know, but there is another government, the local self-government. What is local self-government? Local self-government includes the panchayat and municipality. You might have heard about the word sarpanch. Okay, that includes the local self-government. The panchayat and municipalities are the part of local self-government. Is it clear? Yes. The panchayat and municipalities are part of local self-government. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have you guys written 4 elements? Have you guys, Aman, have you written 4 elements?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, have you written the 3 forms of government: union government, state government, local self-government?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Have you written about panchayat and municipality?
Yes, sir.
Pakka? 100%?
Yes, sir.
Now, make a star here. Make a star here. A question will be asked from this portion. Local self-government. Okay. Wherever you are making the star sign in my subject, question will be asked from that portion. Okay, I'm telling you in advance. Okay, now, what was the 4th element of the state? Harsh, bhai batao, what was the 4th element of the state?
sovereignty.
Sovereignty का मतलब पलक ने क्या बताया था? What was sovereignty, Palak?
Supreme decision making power.
What do you mean by supreme decision making power? जल्दी से बताओ. ये अर्पित बताएगा. अर्पित बहुत देर से चुप बैठा है. Arpit, switch on your microphones.
Supreme decision making power includes it defines the country has, it can take its own decision without the interference of any other foreign power. It has the powers to make its own decision.
Very correct, Arpit. Very correct. Arpit को कल रात को notes भेजा था, शायद अर्पित ने पढ़ा है. See, there are 2 types of sovereignty. पहले मैं बताता हूँ. सुप्रीम डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर का मतलब है डिसीजन लेने की आजादी. यू हैव राइट टू मेक अ डिसीजन. यू हैव राइट टू मेक अ डिसीजन दैट यू आर नॉट अंडर प्रेशर ऑफ एनीवन. एग्जांपल, Example. We will learn everything with examples. See, India is signing a treaty with USA. India is signing a treaty with USA, and Russia cannot come and tell us that you don't sign a treaty with USA. See, ध्यान से सुनना, India US is signing a treaty. India and US is signing a treaty. The third country, Russia, cannot interfere into this. Russia cannot come and tell India that you don't sign a treaty. Why will we listen to Russia? भाई हम Russia की बात क्यों सुने? Because we don't have to listen to them, because we ourselves say that we are a sovereign country. That is, we say in our constitution, we will come over this in next few chapters. We are a sovereign country. That is, India is a sovereign socialist democratic republic. India is sovereign socialist democratic republic. हम उसमें बोलते हैं ना sovereign country. We say ना sovereign country. तो वो sovereignty है supreme decision making power कि we are not under influence of anyone. पलक समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
मैंने क्या बोला?
मैं बताऊं?
हाँ, go on, speak up.
Sovereignty means we have the right to make decisions, and no one can from outside come and interfere in between them. That we can't do this.
Or what like that we are a sovereign nation. It denotes we are a sovereign nation. Okay. Now, is Pooja here? Is Pooja here? Pooja has certain network issues. वहाँ पे rain हो रहा है. So Pooja is coming and going. Pooja Shri. Okay. Anyways, no issues. India is a sovereign country. Next. इतना clear हो गया? Now, what is next? There are two. Write down sovereignty. Just write down sovereignty. Just write down sovereignty. Sovereignty means supreme decision making power. Sovereignty means supreme decision making power. There are two types of sovereignty. There are two types of sovereignty. Sovereignty means supreme decision making power. There are two types of sovereignty. Number one, external sovereignty. Number one, external sovereignty. External sovereignty. And number two, internal sovereignty. Number one, external sovereignty, and number two, internal sovereignty. Sovereignty means supreme decision making power. There are two types of sovereignty. Number one, external sovereignty, and number two, internal sovereignty. इतना समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write down external sovereignty.
Yes, sir.
Write down external sovereignty. Write down external sovereignty. External sovereignty means a nation can make any foreign decision. External sovereignty means a nation can make any foreign decision without any external pressure. A nation can make any foreign decision without any external pressure. समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Arya को समझ में आ गया. Arya knows Malayalam, Arya knows English, Arya knows Hindi. Everything, all in one. Now, what does internal sovereignty means? What does internal sovereignty means? What does internal?
Sovereignty inside the state.
No, Kirti will answer first. Kirti, tell me what is internal sovereignty? Kirti, what is internal sovereignty? Kirti is getting my voice late. Okay, Sharda, tell me what is internal sovereignty?
Sir, no state can succeed from the country.
One by one. Sharda, once again.
No state can succeed from the country.
No
state can
that is,
declare its independence.
No. That is not internal sovereignty. Arpit bhai कहीं गए थे बीच में, network गया होगा अर्पित का. Pooja is back. I was waiting for Pooja. Pooja, external sovereignty I have explained. What is internal sovereignty? I was just asking them the question. What is internal
Sir,
sovereignty?
in between I lost connectivity due to rain here. I was not
Okay, no issue, no issue. You understood now what is sovereignty. You
I
understood.
yeah, I listened till government are of three types. First one,
Go on. Go on. Okay, it is raining there. Okay, no issue, no issue, no issue. Okay, Arpit समझ में आ गया what is sovereignty? Arpit कहाँ गया?
Yes.
समझ में आ गया?
Yes, Jithin, I'm clear about the external sovereignty. It's perfectly fine with me. Internal sovereignty, I just
Even
want
I
the connection.
I haven't explained internal sovereignty. मैंने बताया भी नहीं बताया नहीं. I was asking.
Okay, I just lost the connection somewhere in between.
No issue. ये सब होता रहता है. Don't worry. That's why I'll go slow and steady. Palak, what is internal sovereignty?
Yes, sir.
बताओ what is internal
Which
sovereignty?
deals with the internal affairs of the state.
No. Palak फंस गई. Internal sovereignty means the law of the land. देश का नियम, the law of the land is binding on every individual. Internal sovereignty means the law of this nation is binding on every individual. Internal sovereignty means the law of this nation is binding on every individual. Okay, the law of this nation is binding on every individual. Is it clear? Internal sovereignty means the देश के मिट्टी का नियम is binding. इस देश का नियम हर नागरिक पे, be it Prime Minister of India, be it President of India, be it Arya, be it Harsh, be it Palak, the law of this land is binding on every individual. That is internal sovereignty. Okay, every individual is coming under the law of this land. Okay, that is internal sovereignty. Write down. Internal sovereignty means the law of this land is binding on every individual and institution. The law of this land is binding on every individual and institution. Okay, internal sovereignty means the law of land is binding on every individual and institution. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Arpit, clear?
Yes, it's very clear.
Okay. Sharda, clear? Surya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
listen to me carefully. Even if you lose the connection, you don't have to worry, because all these videos are recorded. After this class today itself, now you will get the link of this class. Okay, actually we upload the class in YouTube. Okay, we upload the class in YouTube where you can hear your voice. Okay, after our student watches it, we hide the link from YouTube so other users cannot watch. So it is uploaded on YouTube, so you can watch it from there. Okay, so even if you find the link missing, I will tell you, like now it is broadcasted on YouTube as well. ठीक है, अगर आपका connection यहाँ पे like break हो जाता है, तो you can, like there is a separate channel that is made. We don't publish that channel everywhere. Like वहाँ पे ये link रहेगा, हमारे students वहाँ जाके देख सकते हैं. ठीक है, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
But so you can't ask questions like this. You can't ask questions like this. Is that it is only thing is that you won't miss the flow of the class. वो separate channel रहता है कि हम ज्यादा उसके सब्सक्रिप्शन कुछ नहीं करते, कि एक चैनल बना रहता है यार, बच्चे को अगर यहाँ पे कोई प्रॉब्लम हो गया कनेक्शन में, तुरंत वहां जाके देख ले. ठीक है, इट इज अ like by product of this. Okay, now we have learned all this. ये thing complete हो गया. ठीक है, we have learned about internal sovereignty, we have learned about external sovereignty. This slide is complete. है ना पलक?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are going to move into next slide. Now you know why I am not putting that slide in front and asking you questions? Because you will cheat. I know you guys are cheater. So what I'm doing is I am explaining you the things and then showing you in the slide. Okay, now what are the functions of state? एक state के functions क्या क्या होते हैं? What are the functions of state? एक state के functions क्या क्या होते हैं? Tell me, who will tell? What are the Palak, be loud.
Legislature, executive, and judiciary.
No. No.
Making law.
Law
to implement.
making, protection of the
Arya, go on.
law making, and law implementation, and law protection.
No. Last one is wrong. Law making is correct. Law implementation is correct. Last one is wrong. Think once more and tell, then I'll explain. Arpit, what is the last thing? Last thing क्या है भाई? Law making is fine. Law implementation is fine. What is the last thing? आखिरी चीज क्या है? Surya, Sharda, what is the last thing?
Sir,
I don't know. I didn't live properly.
lost made by the government.
One by one. I'll take the name, you answer. Sharda, what is it?
Sir, I don't know this part.
Okay. Surya?
They're judging the law made by the government.
No. Harsh?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay. Let us go to the functions.
It can be the defense and the protection of the citizens of India.
Go more. Major, go. आगे बताओ. Explain in depth.
Protecting the fundamental rights and duties of all the citizens.
See, आर्य ने क्या बोला था? आर्य अपने सबसे पहले क्या बोला था? What did you say in the first? It is law making. The first function is okay. The second function is implementing the law. The second function is okay. What is the third function?
Obeying law.
How? The third function is law adjudication. The third function is law adjudication. What is the third function? Law adjudication. Okay, now I will explain each function. The third function, first function is law making, second function is law implementation, third function is law adjudication. Okay, now I have muted your microphones. Okay, just let me explain. Law making. Who makes the law in the nation? कौन बनाता है law? Balak, who makes the law?
Legislature government.
Law is made by legislature. What? Very good, Palak. Law is made by legislature. And what includes legislature? Legislature में क्या क्या होता है? Law is made by
Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha.
Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Very good. हमारे देश का कानून, the law of this nation is made by legislature. और legislature में क्या क्या होता है? Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Is it clear? The law is made by legislature और legislature में क्या क्या होता है? लोक सभा and राज्य सभा. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, हर्ष, law कैसे बनता है? ध्यान से देखना. Now just write it down. Functions of a state. यहाँ पे state क्या है, शारदा? What is state here when I'm talking about functions of a state?
The nation.
The nation. Very good, Sharda. So, number one, write down functions of a state. Law making is done by legislature. Law making is done by legislature. Legislature includes what? Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Write it down. Have you written? Have you guys written?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us go much deeper. How a law is made?
By passing a bill in the legislature and getting the sanction of the members.
Okay. Wait. By passing a bill in the legislature. When the bill is passed in the legislature, what it becomes? When a bill is passed in the legislature, what? Very good, Aman. Aman has answered it correctly. It becomes. Sharda, what you were telling? Come on.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, go on.
So what is the difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha?
I will explain you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sir.
Wait. Let me complete this portion first. I am coming to your topic. Okay. Don't worry. Okay, let us take Sharda's doubt first. Okay. Sharda, Lok Sabha is called as House of. What it is called as? House of? Arya, what it is called as?
Representatives. Sorry, House of People.
Very good. It is called as House of People. Okay. Rajya Sabha is called as what it is called as House of very good, Aman. Council of States. You can say it as states. Aman has already answered it in like chat box. See, Lok Sabha is called as House of People, whereas Rajya Sabha is called as House of States. See, now we select. There are elections in our country. Okay, Sharda, are you listening to me? Sharda, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Now listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully. There are elections in our country. We select representatives like Modi is a representative, Rahul Gandhi is a representative. Those representatives are elected for Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha. So there are two houses. Basically, there are two houses, the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so when I go no, I will describe this everything. Each house mein how many seats are there, in each house how many members are there. This all aspect, who is the head of Lok Sabha, who is the head of Rajya Sabha. This all things I will explain you there. But here I want to you to have a brief idea about it. Lok Sabha is called as House of People. Rajya Sabha is called as House of States. In Lok Sabha, we have representatives who are elected by us. Whereas in Rajya Sabha, it is called as House of States. Certain representatives are elected from states and they come in Rajya Sabha. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I was talking about bill. We were talking about a bill. Okay. Now, Lok Sabha, if a bill, it is an example. Okay. A bill is presented in Lok Sabha. Okay. Anything. It can be a bill like a GST bill. Okay, a bill is presented in Lok Sabha, then it is passed from here, then it goes to Rajya Sabha. See, again, by how majority, types of majority, by how many majority a bill can be passed, that all we will discuss in the further class. I'm just telling you the process of like making a bill into an act. A bill is passed in Lok Sabha, then from there it goes to Rajya Sabha. From Rajya Sabha, where it goes to the Honorable President of India. It goes to the Honorable President of India. Then, when a bill is passed from Lok Sabha, then it goes to Rajya Sabha, or it can be vice versa. It can be initially presented in Rajya Sabha, then to Lok Sabha. When a bill is passed from Lok Sabha, or it is passed from Rajya Sabha, it can be both the ways. Then it goes to President of India, and the President of India signs the bill. When the President of India signs the bill, then the bill becomes act. The bill becomes a law. Is it clear? Palak, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
मैंने क्या बोला बताओ पलक? Tell me what I've told you here.
When bill is passed, it goes to Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. Then it goes to President. If President signs it, then that bill becomes a law.
Arya, what did I say here?
To pass a bill, first it goes to Lok Sabha, and after sanctioning by the members of Lok Sabha, it goes to Rajya Sabha, and then it will be signed by the president to become a law or an act.
See, once more I am explaining you. See, if it is Lok Sabha, okay, and if these are all the basics, so no, you should know this. Okay, Aman, samajh mein aa raha hai? Arpit, are you getting this?
Yes, I'm getting it. It's very
okay. Okay. See, the bill is presented here. If the bill is presented here, then it has to be passed by a majority. Okay, it has to be passed by a majority. Then it goes to Rajya Sabha. Okay, and then if it is passed by here, then if it is passed from here also, मतलब यहाँ pass हो गया, यहाँ pass हो गया, then it goes to the President of India, where President of India signs the bill. He will sign the bill, then the bill becomes a law. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, this can be vice versa too. The bill can be passed in Rajya Sabha, then it can go to Lok Sabha, then it can go to the President. It can happen both the ways. It can happen Lok Sabha to Rajya Sabha, or it can happen Rajya Sabha to Lok Sabha. And certain bills can be presented in Lok Sabha only, that we will discuss later. Okay. We will discuss about the bills later in the union. Okay, we were talking about the functions of a state. We were talking about lawmaking. Okay, lawmaking is done by legislature. Legislature includes Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Next function of a state is law implementation. What is it? Law implementation. जो कानून बनाया है, the law which has been made, it has to be implemented. The law which has to be made has to be implemented. Who performs the function of law implementation?
Executive.
Executives.
Executive. Who all are the part of executive? Executive में कौन-कौन होते हैं? Are you guys writing? एक मिनट. Are you guys writing it simultaneously? Sharda, are you writing this? Palak, Kirti,
Yes,
Luana?
sir.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys are writing it, right? Very good.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
ठीक है. Executive includes civil servants and
Ministers.
ministers. Okay. ये दोनों कानून को लागू करते हैं. These two authorities are responsible for executing. Civil servants as well as ministers, both are responsible for implementing this law. Who are civil servants? IAS, IFS, IRS officers. आप लोग बनेंगे आगे जाके. So these are civil servants. Okay, they are responsible for implementing the law. Okay, and second one is ministers. Ministers ही तो order देते हैं. Ministers are the one who gives order. Buana, are you getting? Buana is getting. Okay, so ministers are the one who are implementing. So civil servants are there. Second one is ministers. अब एक बात बताओ कि मैंने दो वर्ड, I have talked about two things. Executive में I have talked about two people, civil servants as well as ministers. One out of this, listen my question carefully. One out of this is permanent executive and one is temporary executive. Who is permanent executive and who is temporary executive?
Civil
Civil
servants.
servants are permanent
Permanent.
executives.
And ministers are in.
Yes, civil servants are permanent executives. Civil servants are permanent executive because their retirement age is fixed. Write it down. Civil servants are permanent executives because their retirement age is fixed. And ministers are temporary executives because they might come. Rahul Gandhi या मोदी जी का कोई पता नहीं है कि अगले साल आएंगे या नहीं आएंगे. So civil servants are permanent executives, whereas ministers are temporary executives. Just write it down. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
The civil servants are permanent executive because their age are specific.
I can't hear you, Harsh. Once more.
Like you said, na, that civil servants are permanent executive. So the reason.
Yeah, I'm coming to it. Civil servants are permanent executives because their retirement age is fixed. Retirement, they will retire after 60 years of age, or 70, 60 years is the retirement age of civil servants. So their retirement age is fixed. यार हर्ष, मोदी जी का पता थोड़ी ना कि अगली बार आएंगे या नहीं आएंगे, नहीं पता ना. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Arya, Bhuwana, got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Surya, have you got it? Yes, Surya को भी समझ में आ गया. Very good. Arpit?
Yes, got it.
Okay. Kirti? भाई सबको समझ में आना चाहिए. Kirti, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Got it? समझ में आ गया? पक्का?
हाँ जी.
बेटा नहीं आया ना, IAS नहीं बने ना, तब मैं बताऊंगा सबको. अभी तो तुम सब बोल लो कि आ गया. जब मैं टेस्ट लूंगा ना, तब मैं बताऊंगा. ठीक है. Last function of a state. We will complete this also. Okay. It's 5. I know. We will complete this also. Last function of a state is law adjudication. What is the last function of state? Law adjudication. What is law adjudication?
So judicial system.
Enforcement.
Interpreting the law.
It's law
Interpreting the
enforcement.
laws passed?
No. सब
Law
गलत
and
है.
preventing
All
the
are-
law from being.
No. देखो. If there is one law, suppose the law is right, like suppose there is one law, the law is A. The law is A. And according to Arpit, the law can have certain interpretation, or मेरे हिसाब से the law should have some other interpretation. See, अर्पित का अपना विजन हो सकता है उस लॉ को लेकर, मेरा अपना विजन हो सकता है. We might have two individuals might have different interpretation or a vision about a law. दो लोगों का अलग ओपिनियन हो सकता है एक लॉ पर. It can happen, पलक.
Yes, sir.
You can have a different opinion on a thing, and I can have a different opinion on a thing, right?
Yes, sir.
So फिर अगर ऐसा होगा, if it happens like our opinion doesn't match, what it will lead to?
Disputes.
Disputes, ladai, conflicts. And law adjudication means dispute settlement, conflict settlement. Okay, law adjudication, law making is the function of legislature, law implementation is the function of executives. Law adjudication means, the word adjudication means dispute settlements or conflict settlements. And who settles the disputes?
Judiciary.
Judiciary, the Supreme Court, High Court, Subordinate Court. Write down, law adjudication means dispute settlement. Law adjudication means dispute settlements. Law adjudication means dispute settlements. And it is the judiciary who settles dispute in our nation. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
See, it will be written here somewhere. Okay, I have already sent you the notes. You can refer to it, or you can ask Anjali ma'am about the lectures also. Like, and now I am ending today's lecture. Okay, Sharda.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Now listen to me carefully.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, go on.
Sir, the Supreme Court consists of only the judiciary, is it?
No, judiciary is like, judiciary includes Supreme Court, High Court, district courts, everything. Every court in the country is part of judiciary.
Okay, sir. Sir, then legislature is different.
Legislature is Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha.
And Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are not a part of Supreme Court.
Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are not part of Supreme Court.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dear, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are places where our ministers sit, like Modi sits, like Rahul Gandhi sits, like Rajnath Singh sits. Judiciary is where the place where judge of Supreme Court sits, High Court judge sits. Got it, Sharda?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what? See, this week you will have 1 hour class each. Today is Thursday. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Today is Thursday. You will have 1 hour class Thursday plus Friday, 1 hour class. Saturday you will have current affairs class. Okay. Saturday you won't have politics class. Okay. From next week, when I complete 4-5 classes now, I will give you 1 additional class. Your second subject will start. Most probably it will be geography. Okay. I don't want to burden you guys initially putting 2 subjects simultaneously. From the second week, you will have 2 subjects, and from further, after taking 2 subjects, you will have current affairs class almost twice, like within 2 days, within 2 alternatives days, you will have current affairs class. Okay. So it will be planned out. I won't burden you initially because I don't want to say this person is rude. Okay. By the way, you can say it, but I want you to become an IAS officer. You guys got it? Palak, you enjoyed the class? You got the concept?
Sir, when will we get the schedule for this?
Like tomorrow's class will be at 4 o'clock. Okay. Tomorrow class will be at 4 o'clock. All the classes will be at 4 o'clock. If there is a change in class, I'll inform you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. Whatever I have taught today, just to go and revise it again and again and make proper notes of it. Is it clear, Arpit?
Sir, we don't have any other class today.
Clear.
No, starting from today. Okay. Sharda, today you will have only 1 hour class. Like first few days, we will have one hour class each. Then we will put 2 hours class. Even I have conveyed it to your father also. Starting there will be only 1 hour class because we don't want to burden you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. 2 subjects starting is not good. We'll start from 1 subject, then we'll move on to it. Okay, Sharda? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. When I come
Thank you,
tomorrow,
sir.
when I come back
Thank you, sir.
tomorrow, I will ask questions. Okay. Arpit, question पूछूंगा major.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, okay. Write down proper notes, हाँ. अगर किसी को कोई problem है तो contact me. Okay. चलो good night guys. कल मिलते हैं.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jithin.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.